G'day guys and welcome to Quick Math. Today we're going to be talking about ratios. Really, it's an introduction to this whole topic. So what is a ratio? Really, it is a comparison between two things or two amounts, right, that are kind of similar, right? We would say exactly the same, but it does get a little bit confusing sometimes when we're talking about the same measurement, but in different distances. Okay, and these are really helpful in real life because it allows us to make something bigger or smaller or scale something up or scale it back without changing the final product. It's really important in real life, things like cooking for larger groups of people from a recipe or starting with a project idea or a blueprint and then making it life size. There's a couple of really important bits of language that we need to make sure we're on top of so we can write down our answers correctly. So something you'll hear quite often is that in a ratio, you might have 3 of these for every 6 of these. So the for every there tells you that it is a ratio, okay? Sometimes we'll hear 2, right? So in cordial, you might have 3 parts to 6 parts of cordial to water, and then the parts again comes up. So the shortcut for writing a ratio is a colon, okay, this dot dot. So instead of writing every single time 3 parts of this to 4 parts of this, which is quite difficult and it's just going to be a bit boring, all we have to write is 3 to 4 with the colon in the middle there, okay, and that conveys the same amount of information for either one. So we're going to have an example, okay? In this little drawing that I've made, I've got a rectangle that's been cut into 10 even squares. There are 4 blue squares and 6 white squares. So the ratio of blue squares to white squares is 4 to 6. And that's all we've got to write, okay? The thing that's really, really important is the order of the things in the mathematical sentence. So this is not the same as saying 6 to 4, right? These are not the same because that would be saying there are 6 blue ones to 4 white ones. It's also not the same as writing 4 out of every 10 is blue, okay? That's not the same either. We've got to use fractions for that. So neither of these ones is correct. The order and the language really matters. So if you just take a little second before you answer the question, you're going to be fine. So let's say we wanted to make something half the size, right, of this thing above. Let's say this is a path or something, and we've used 4 blue tiles and 6 white tiles. If I wanted to make it half that size, I would need 2 blue ones and 3 white ones, okay? And this is what we call the simplified ratio. So I've scaled down the project in the same ratio, so it's exactly the same, just smaller. We're going to be talking about how to simplify ratios soon in another video. Thanks very much, guys, and I'll see you later. I hope you guys found that helpful. Just a reminder that there are some free worksheets attached in the description below relating to this very topic. I also put up a PDF of the notes so you don't have to copy them from the video. If you do need any additional help, please don't be scared to send me an email. And don't forget, subscribe to the channel for some more quick math.